Hey everybody, Soren here and welcome to this video on vintage hi-fi equipment maintenance. Vintage equipment needs maintenance once in a while to make sure that it stays healthy. Think of it like you would with a car that you take to a service technician to making sure that it's safe to drive. Our case today is the Accuphase P-300 power amplifier that has been my daily driver for almost 3 years. It really needs a cleaning, and therefore I thought I'll do a full teardown and inspection of the unit for you guys to see. So let's grab a screwdriver and get started. So this is one of the boards off of the Accuphase P-300, and one of the things that I'm looking for here is specifically for the electrolytic capacitors. One of the indicators of them going bad is that they start leaking or they start to deform. And we actually have a case of that right here. All of these ELNA capacitors, they are really at the end of their lifespan. Based on that, I think I'm going to do a full recap of the amplifier, where I replaced all of the ELNAs, not specifically on this board, but actually across the other boards as well. So this is the protection circuit PCB, and none of these capacitors seems to be leaking as it is right now. We do have a trim pot meter right here that might need some cleaning. Other than that, it actually looks pretty fine. Now this is one of the amplifier boards. It has two trimmers that we might need to address. There's no discoloration or burn marks on any of the resistors, meaning that they have been drawing too much power. And the same goes next to the transistors. Nothing really here has been developing any significant kind of heat. And that's a good thing. So because I've chosen to replace all of the electrolytic capacitors, I can also go ahead and remove the main filter capacitors. And this actually gives me more room for cleaning underneath. So I'll just desolder and remove those. We're going to use some glass cleaner. We're going to use a rag. And we're going to use an old toothbrush. When doing the maintenance, we're also going to clean the switches, and because these are push switches, we're going to use a regular contact cleaner, one without any lubrication, because those with lubrication are meant for potentiometers and faders, while this one is just for the switches. Okay, so now that we've changed all of the electrolytic capacitors in the amplifier, I'm going to fire it up using my Variac so that I can take it up slowly and make sure that I've done everything correctly. After that, I'm going to do some adjustments. I'm going to adjust the bias of the amplifier, and I'm going to adjust the DC offset. To do this, I'm going to use some multimeters. I have here, I'm going to use two so that I can adjust both. I can measure and adjust both channels at the same time. But I'm also using a dummy load so that I have a simulated speaker load on the output terminals. This sits over here, it's like a big resistor. Lastly, and the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to adjust the power meters to make sure that they are accurate. When the amplifier is providing 150 watt, they actually read 0 dB on the meters. And for that, I'm going to use my signal generator alongside my dummy load. So, the Accuphase P-300 is back and playing and performing nicely. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Until then, take care.